Earlier this month, Portland's historic Roseway Theater was decimated by fire. And now we have an update on what sparked it. Investigators have ruled out arson. They say it was accidental. They believe it was an electrical problem that torched the building on Northeast Sandy and 72nd. The Roseway Theater goes way back and was coming up on 100 years of life before these flames. It was built in 1924. It was designed to handle more than 600 moviegoers. The first movies it showed, and let us know if you've seen these, were The Signal Tower and Please Teacher. Over the decades, owners kept the theater's charming original decor inside as well as its 1920s facade in a modern form. The theater could still seat around 300 people, just half as many as it once did in the roaring 20s. By the way, we owe a special shout out of thanks to the University of Oregon's Theater Project for tracking down a few historic photos and facts for us. The Roseway, alongside other historic theaters in Portland like the Laurelhurst Theater and the Baghdad, managed to survive the pandemic shutdowns, but sadly, it was flames that made the once vibrant theater a charred shell. When we first brought you the story, you told us about your fond memories of the Roseway, including one man named Randall Hobbs, who watched the building burn.
The Roseway Theater is a really special place to me and to my son, and we've come here many times. And it was such a neighborhood kind of place where it was just really, it felt very intimate to come here. We just live a few blocks away, so then we were able to just walk here. We didn't have to worry about parking or anything. We just came. It was a reasonable cost, and it was just a neighborhood, just a really nice, warm, sweet neighborhood theater. It's a neighborhood place that so many people have gone to over the years. And it's just like, it wasn't a big mega theater where we have 6 films playing here, right? It was just a one-time thing, and it just had such heart. And it felt like the people that were working there had heart as well.
And you can tell there were some hearts broken when it burned. Another message from Barb, who grew up in the neighborhood. She says that in the late 50s and early 60s, parents in the neighborhood would buy scripts for their kids to see movies every Wednesday in the summer. We all walked up to the theater together for a 1 p.m. movie. Kids were lined up around the block to get in, she wrote, and we watched the Three Stooges, Tarzan, and Francis the Mule movies. We each got a quarter to buy candy from the lobby glass case, so we filled up on Milk Duds, Good and Plenty, spearmint leaves, junior mints, orange slices, sugar babies, and more. Later, as a teenager and student at Madison, the Roseway was a popular destination for Friday and Saturday date nights. Barb, we love reading about that. Portland Fire and Rescue says their investigation now is over. The private investigators are going to take it over now and analyze the scene and try and pinpoint exactly what went wrong in the electrical system. At this point, it's unknown if the theater's ownership is going to be able to rebuild, but we'll keep an eye on this story as well and see if the Roseway can make an epic comeback, maybe in time for its centennial celebration in 2024. That'd be cool. Still ahead.